Now, I have turned off, as requested by someone in my channel, the HDR, because apparently it's not working correctly, which is very disappointing. So, yep, it's off. It's all good. I did accidentally do one of the main missions. I was planning on saving it for the stream, but unfortunately, due to my silliness, because I have kind of been... Ooh, there's a character there. I have been kind of chipping away, doing some random stuff here and there in the game. As you can see by some of the exploration that I've done. Not too much, just because I don't have an unlimited amount of time, but enough to kind of get a sense of how the game operates and some of the things you can do. I found out recently because I was struggling with one particular aspect with this game. So you've got bounties that you can collect, and you're kind of like most games that have bounties, you're very much encouraged to try and collect the bounties without killing them. You get typically larger rewards by tying them up and taking them back to the prison cells in town. Now, in the majority of cases when you're doing it in a city, because it's kind of considered a non-aggressive area, you don't really have to worry about anything special. You just go up to the actual culprit, press the attack button animation, and he just goes into a brawl where you just beat the shit out of them until it eventually tells you that you can hogtie the bounty. When you are doing it in the open world, though, it's a little bit more complicated. That's going to be the main mission, so I'll just finish my thought process. So, in the main world, and I'll actually show you what this looks like. Essentially, what you have to do is this really special, unique role. So there isn't an ability to just grab. You do have... So with the combat, I'll just pull out my sword for a second. So obviously, you've got your standard attacks, which you've got your RB and right trigger. And then, of course, you've also got punching. So I thought, all right, maybe if I meet the bounty in the open world, instead of hacking and slashing him, I'll just punch the shit out of him, and that should knock him out before I can hog time. No, that actually kills him. So what you want to do is you want to roll. But you don't just want to roll. You want to roll, and on Xbox, it's YB. On PlayStation, I believe it's... Let me see if I can remember this. Triangle square, I want to say? So it's a button combination that you need to press after you roll. And there's kind of a cadence with it. So you roll, and right after he finishes the roll... So you see, I didn't get it there. Finish the roll, then press the button. And he'll do that extra animation to grab the enemy. So you can't... If you do it too early, he won't actually initiate the grab. So it's roll, then right after. So you kind of let him finish the roll, and then press the button combination. And what that does is allows you to grab the culprit, the bounty, and then it gives you the option of whether you want to hog tie them, or whether you just want to beat the shit out of them, or whether you want to stab them, pick them up, whatever it may be. So, heads up, that's kind of what you want to do. There you go. So you can grab them like that, and then you can start punching them. But we're not going to worry about that for now. There we go. And then what will happen... It's supposed to give you... There you go. Right. So when it's this instance, you're basically punching them until they submit.
I was just passing through.
Sure you were. And eventually, we'll give you the prompt. Oh, no, you just kill him. So typically what would happen is it would give you the prompt that you can hog-tie him, you hog-tie him, and then you can chuck him on your shoulder, or you can chuck him... Well, you chuck him on your shoulder, and then on the horse, you jump on, take him back to town. Nice and easy. So it's not like Red Dead where you have to pop them on the horse and then you ride off. So, which is nice. You literally can just carry them as normal and then, yeah, ride them into town, which is good. Bye! Oh, wow. Oof. I love the animations in this game, but I'm still trying to figure out what the way the game wants to be played, because there is such a different cadence. There's something, it really does feel like Rockstar making a fantasy game through and through. Looking for someone to find the cows stolen by bandits. Let's get my horse that magically teleports. God, I love that. That's so cool. Up, 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 up. Whoa, what did I do? I am so sorry. What? No! I didn't mean that. Let's try that again. Gotta stop being so aggressive on the horse. Ugh. Well, I am glad, because I gotta admit, I did find that the loading times for this game was quite long, but they have since apparently patched it, so it's a lot smoother. Although I find it strange that it has to load twice, essentially. It's like it loads you into the game, and then it needs to load you into the level that you're about to do.
Your cows are as good as dead, I reckon.
So now I'm essentially doing all of these bounties. Well, not bounties. We're essentially hunting down all of these bandits that are associated with a particular boss that may have information as to the whereabouts of one of Cliff's men.
Yes. Brigands plundering a home in ruin. Any idea why? Not even the slightest. Please, help me get my cows back. Please! I can try.
A marker there. I don't need that. You know what's annoying? Can you remove all the markers? No, this is what's frustrating. So if you're not careful and you use up all of your markers, I mean, they do kind of cycle through, but it just becomes really fucking annoying. Because then, like, they haven't got a button that you can hold it, so you can get or clear all of the markers off the map. Like, what the fuck? Look at that. One. Now I'm just adding more. Has your experience been with Crimson Desert so far? Pretty good, Amateur Spy. I'm loving this. I'm still very early on in the game, though. You know, it's despite the fact that I know the story is lacking a little bit of polish and a little bit more... I don't know if nuance is the word, but it needs more fleshing out. I'm sure. I haven't experienced much of it, so it's hard for me to really make a full judgment. But I just feel like I'm getting a medieval version of a Rockstar game. And it's so much fun, and just so invigorating, considering the fact that GTA has been delayed so many fucking times. So I could only really get this kind of experience again by replaying Red Dead 2, which I don't want to do just yet because it still feels fresh in the back of my mind. You know what I do wish, though? I do wish that the stealth mechanics worked a bit better. That's like my one criticism. Yeah, this is what annoys me. Like, look how quickly this guy saw me. And I get it. Like, okay, you want to see me from here? You see me from here. No worries. Alright. He's still reacting to me, though. I wonder if there's different clothings that'll allow for maybe better stealth. Hi. Boom. Now, there's apparently a way to disarm them, but I haven't figured that out yet. I gotta look it up. There is apparently a way, if you time the block and then press something afterwards, there's like an extra attack that he does where it disarms the enemies, and then you can basically go and pick up all that loot that they drop. So it's another way of farming some of the weapons. But no, I love it. There's just... It's had some growing pains. It's had some minor issues for a little bit. Personally, for me, it's just... It's what I wanted for this game. Oh, these are very useful. Apparently, they help sharpen your weapon, and they can actually dramatically increase the performance and the damage. Now, is it... I'm after the cows. So do I just need to look at these things? Oh, no, there's a memory. Okay. Puts this weird contraption on his head.
It went completely mad, and then...
And it's like the Division. So Goldleaf is the guy I'm trying to chase down. Now I gotta tell the poor farmer that his cows are unfortunately dead. So yeah, overall really good. I do hope... So my biggest gripe so far is this inventory system. I get what they're trying to do, and I'm okay with them having a way for you to expand the inventory, kind of like Breath of the Wild. But it would be nice if it had the ability to organize it so that, like Breath of the Wild, you're expanding slots in, say, your weapons or your archery items or your crafting materials or your food or any of your quest type items. So it'd be nice if it had an extra menu up the top that you could kind of go through, filter out what specifically you want to be looking at. Unfortunately, it doesn't have anything of that nature. Ooh. That's cool. Did he just stab the guy in the neck and then fucking tackle him? Let's go. Someone attack. I want to get this damn fucking... That's just a kick, though. Does that work? Nope, that doesn't quite work the way I was hoping. So yes, I think there are some weird choices. I wouldn't call it unpolished. It probably was when it first came out, but I think they have sorted out a lot of the major kind of bugs, and they're working as hard as they can to, you know, tweak anything and fix anything that may be an issue later on in the game. But I think it's more design choices that they've got maybe from making an MMO game where they feel like, okay, well, those work in an MMO setting, but probably aren't well suited for this kind of single-player, linear, narrative kind of game.
Did any adults see what happened?
Yeah, they said they saw some bad men take Wooly, and we can't get him back.
You know what I really love?
I'll try to find them.
Seeing kids in games. I know that the industry and as a whole, we have this hesitancy to put kids in a video game because, God forbid, we're going to swing and try to kill them or hurt them. But it's that extra essence that's missing if you don't have them in there. And I think it's really brave of them to just be like, no, it's an open world. You've got a whole lot of people. You're damn right we're going to put fucking kids in here. Actually can't remember if there are any... No, this is the problem. At least nothing in the last, 5 games? Bully was the only game that actually had kids because you played as one and you were in a fucking school. So of course you can't run from it. But for the most part, I think Cyberpunk's the only game that I've seen with kids. Because I don't even think Skyrim has anything unkillable without a mod. Yeah.
All sorts of them.
And this is the thing.
Brammer's
I'm not
destroyed
a
and
psychotic, a psychopath that's wanting to do that in a game. Wouldn't it be impactful
Oh yeah.
if you actually had kids and suddenly you're not just going out into the streets killing people willy-nilly because, well, there's a kid. There's another layer that you have to account for when you're going off trying to get out of a bank, or even just when you're doing a heist, or when you're having to defeat a certain type of enemy. It just adds an extra layer of depth and an extra layer of emotional weight. By removing it, because of the fear that people will react negatively to it, again, it's not like you're making it, it's not like you're tying achievements or tying up mechanics around, hey, you're gonna grab this kid and you're gonna do awful things to them. No, you're just putting them in as like any other NPC. The game will punish you if you try to hurt them. Kind of like Fallout karma system. Yeah, absolutely. That's perfect. No. So I just drop it. Stay there. Don't run away. Wooly's so cute. Yeah, he's so fluffy. Where'd he go? Oh, look, he's back in the pen. Because that makes so much sense. It's safer here. The wolves can't get me. Alright, Wooly. Come on. I'm glad you like hanging out in there. I love how he's just holding it like, oh yeah, whatever. It's like a baby.
That's not Wooly.
Uh-oh.
Wooly's got a fluffier tail.
You sure it wasn't cut?
Sorry, Mr. Greymane already offered to help get Wooly back.
A Greymane. You're causing this town a lot of trouble.
Ah, Greymane. I understand your anger at such injustice. But if we're guilty of anything, it's merely complicit
I
silence.
find it strange that they've chosen
Never
not to
committed any
add
evil ourselves.
any distinguishing
You expect me to believe that?
characteristic difference to these goblins, other than what you visually see. Just from a vocal range, there's nothing distinct about them. They're just actors performing as per usual without any kind of filter or anything on top. Yes. Oh wait, why is that? Drop. No, that is not what I wanted. I want to grab it. Can I grab it? No. I have to grab it this way. And then probably want to throw it. Can I throw it? There it is. That's not doing what I want. It is burning that building. And I'm failing at this. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh. Carrying him? Let's try and see if I can rescue him. There we go. 3 seconds. That was a bit odd, but I'm glad the timer was generous, yeah. Oh, he's dead? Oh. Bro, the river. It's so pretty. Yeah! It's really neat. I saw Digital Foundry go into the tech behind this, because I don't know if you can see, but they actually get a natural physics look around the edges. Apparently the beaches are even more insane, because you actually have the realistic flow in and flow out of the water. So yeah, there's a lot of really neat... Aw. I didn't mean to kill him. Or maybe he just died in the battle. So, yes. Super, 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 super pretty game. No, no, come back. Come back. Tackle. What happens if I tackle? And tie. I can hit him. Yeah. And I can tie him up. And then if I want to, I can carry him and take him to prison. But in this case, I'm gonna throw him. You know the bitch? I started this, and I've already been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which I fucking love. But I know I'm just not going to be able to finish both of them in an organic sense. So I will most likely end up putting this down, especially with some of the games that are coming out soon. And focus on other stuff. Oh my god. That was the first time it actually let me do stealth. What the hell? I'm impressed.
Oh, how did I end up like this? Your friend sent me. You're Hubert?
It's weird. I feel like I'm just listening to Gerard Butler.
The tyrannical Goldleaf branch master.
Now, I do know you can dual wield. Which is the first time I'm doing this, and this is fucking cool. That is awesome. I really fucking approve. Okay, we need swords.
This one sorely needs a lesson.
Alright. Oh, I can't block with that. No, I can't. That's fucking harder. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't see him. That's how we heal.
Finish it off.
Now, can I actually do a... Oh, you can counter them.
My orders were that you be treated with respect.
Oh, nice.
Therefore,
Thank God for the ability to just press a button and let the character follow the NPC. It's so dark, I can't see. Alright, let's get some health here. Nope. Who's next? There he is. Nice. That's certainly one way to break through.
Been meddling with forbidden powers.
Forbidden? Sounds expensive.
Boss battle.
And all too appealing to a merchant's senses.
I don't even know if I've got the right shield.
No one can take it from me.
Holy shit. Wow. This guy's nuts. Jesus Christ. Wow, now they're running. Oh my god! Okay. How do I... Is there a lock on? I feel like I've done barely any damage to this guy. Nice, there we go. Damn it, I could have gotten that. Ooh, nearly died.
I got money on this.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what? That was a quest giver. Oh no, it's a bird. He's trying to deliver a message. I wonder if I'll be able to kick this fucking boy's ass this time. Is he gonna kick mine?
Paper, scissors.
Yes.
Crying if you lose.
Best 2 out of 3. Do your best.
I fucking lost this last time. Alright. Does he do the same
Paper
stuff?
loses to
Fucking
scissors.
hell.
I lose. Paper loses to
What?
scissors. I lose. I lost. I should get going now.
Fuck.
See you again.
Moment, if you will.
Wait, what do you
Give
want?
me a moment, if you
Jesus Christ, what does everyone suddenly want to talk? That was bizarre. What the fuck did he give me? No, not in the bar. Oh, there we go.
So the rumors were true.
What happened to your leg?
Never mind that. I'm just glad I'm still breathing.
Who gives a shit if a few of those wankers die?
The bleed bandits. Downright nasty bunch of brutes. Well, I'll go and tell Andrew and Nairi you're back.
Following you, mate. So lead the way.
Idyllic.
It's fucking picturesque.
Struck your camp as well.
You know, I don't know how long you guys have been gaming for, but I've been doing this since the 90s. And there are days, it's hard to believe that this is where we've gotten to with games. Like, it's unfathomable to think that we have this fully fleshed style of game that covers a very large map of this size. I've only really just done this small little portion.
No exception.
Been gaming since the early 80s on my first console, the Atari. No way, you're that old, dude.
Met before.
Oh, it must be so bizarre for you. And more importantly, did you buy AT like everyone? First game was Pong. My first Atari game was Asteroids, and yes, I owned E.T. I watched E.T. in the theater when it came out. Oh, dude. That is so cool. That is so cool. One of the first games I had was Day of the Tentacle. Well, there was a couple. There was Day of the Tentacle, Hocus Pocus, and Jazz Jackrabbit. And then Doom pretty much not long after that. So they were kind of the four that were like my early pillars. But Hocus Pocus and Jazz Jackrabbit were probably the two that I played the most growing up. But Return of the Jedi came out the same year as E.T. and I got to see that in the theater as well. Man, that would have been crazy. That would have been insane for the time. Oh, do I need to move the sax? I don't know if this is actually what he wants. Nope, can't do anything with that. Okay, what do you want? You want this? I don't even think I'm doing this right. Move the sax. Well, alright, I guess let's start with this. Where am I moving the sax to? Here? I would say there. Alright. Drive in the stakes. Find a mallet. Holy shit, this game is like on another level. Oh, because I have to learn how to use a fucking hammer. Gotcha. Dink. 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 You can push certain objects that are too heavy to lift. Approach an object to get into position. Use your movement controls to push it in any direction. Yes, the problem is this. Wait, do you want me to break this shit? Is that what this is about? Ah, you do need the pickaxe. Fair. God, I love how we turned this from like one style of game into a completely new one. Come on, Cliff, we're nearly there. This province is ours. Yar.
Some cooking skills to boot, eh?
Grain, food, stone, armor. I don't know what the helmet's for. Owns money and my rep. How many companions you have. How many weapon, armor, item points you have. Stone and wood are, well, stone and wood supplies. Grain, food supplies, copper is money supply, and the shield symbol is your contribution point for the realm. Wicked. Thank you so much for that, Rail. You can ring the bell in town to expose the map more. Wait, what? Wait. Which bell? There's a bell tower. As in that one? No. Are you serious? Oh, there's even like a... How does the game not tell you this kind of shit?
Found? I know. I'll help you track down the others.
You have got to be joking me. Oh, Jesus. Whoa! Dude! That's massive! What the actual fuck? Thanks for that, mate. How the fuck did they not mention that? You know what? This is the smallest gripe. This is literally fucking first world problems. But I know a lot of people hate swimming in games. I personally love it. I wish this game had the verticality in water to explore temples or explore hidden secrets and sewers and whatnot. That would be fucking cool. But it's okay. I don't need it to be there if the game is already this large. It would be a nice addition, though. Just saying. I can see that being added later, maybe as DLC or something. I know you can get special boots that give you water jets, so it wouldn't surprise me if they added some underwater content in the future.
Tales of stirred folk souls since Payloon.
Marius, the band is back together again.
What happened to your
Hurrah!
black bears, wasn't it?
Able to locate some of your lost comrades, regroup with your comrades to bolster your ranks and gain an invaluable source of strength for your journey ahead. So, where's the game telling me to go now? Off into the distance. Well, I guess there's no time like the present, huh?
Is this truly a place of healing? It's all very suspicious.
Something the matter?
My son was admitted here, but they won't let me see him. Everyone says that no one leaves until their treatment is done. I heard there's someone smuggling Halcyus robes nearby.
But the price they're asking is absurd.
There's no sneaking in either.
Oh, doesn't the Church of Hernan sell entry passes?
Should I go all the way back to Hernand?
So I have a handful of ways that I can approach this.
Well, show me a bit of goodwill, and maybe I'll tell you.
Oh, right.
Think it over. Here, put this on, and you can come and go as you please.
This place is a bit messed
But
up.
if you do,
What the fuck? Bunch of crazies.
Mind yourself now.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go? You crouch, you can force palm. Oh. That's what I want. There it is. Nice. Oh, there we go.
you fucker! How can you do this to people? You bastards! All you fuckers are dead! Help him! He's about to be cleansed! I'll take care of it.
Cleanse.
You get that one. Cleanse my ass!
Ah, it's his mate. Haha, bravo.
Jan. Cliff! You're alive! It's been ages! What are you... Come on, I'll show you what those sick cunts are up to.
Really like this Jan character. He's hilarious. Oh yeah, he seems like the perfect annoying character. Oh shit.
Help! Help me! Why? You should be thanking me!
Haha.
I'll be cleansing all those evil thoughts! Oh, you fucker! Live an honest life, cunt knuckle! Well, that's
Wow.
sorted. Told you I came
That's
here for
fun.
a reason. Suppose we can safely fuck off now. Well, it started, as worthwhile tales often do, in a tavern. Yeah, I was just having a drink. I heard some bastards at the next table over flapping the gums about the Greymanes getting crushed by the Black Bears. Right. Those lunatics should be off our asses by now. I've got some business to take care of.
You're not coming with me.
I've still got a good bit of drinking to catch up on.
All right. Just stay out of trouble.
So we are 35% through Act 3. So, yeah. Fucking hell. This is going to be a large game. Very, very large game. And I don't expect this to finish this on stream. But I will do my best. I will endeavor to at least focus on the main quest aspects on stream, so we can continue down that path while I fuck around and do other random shit, make myself a little bit stronger, fuck around with maybe some of the other systems. So we'll continue this next week. Thank you so much for Ray and who was my other pal there that jumped in? Amateur Spy. For jumping on in, for chatting. 14 chapters total. Honestly, that's not too bad. I mean, that feels like a standard length of a game. So, we're chipping away at it. Very slow. 168 main quests. They didn't hold any punches. I'll give them that. It's fucking impressive. This whole, just everything about this game is more than what I could have expected. And if what you're saying is true, and they consider doing DLC for this down the line, fucking hell. They could really flesh this out and make this the ultimate fucking fantasy experience. And I think we were chatting about this, that if they were to add multiplayer, whew, that would be real impressive. Maybe. At this stage, I'll take what I can get. And if they start surprising us with more, a blessing in disguise. So, but we shall continue this next week on Wednesday. Saturday, 7:30, as far as I'm aware, is still happening. We are doing more Baldur's Gate with the Street Rat Atlas, Australian Melbourne Eastern? Yes, Eastern Standard Time. Definitely has plans for this game. I hope so. I should actually do some research on that, because now you're making me really curious. But yes, stay tuned for more Crimson Desert next week on Wednesday, 7:30, here on my channel at Jake_Starvik on either YouTube or Twitch, whichever is easiest for you. But until then, yeah, all right, everyone, have a wonderful time. Look after yourselves, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.